everyone and welcome back. Today I want to start our video out with a shout out to one of you lovely, awesome subscribers. So this comment was from one of last week's videos, and as soon as I read it, like it literally made me bust out laughing. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Verdina Ivanova. I hope I'm saying your name right. For your Disney princess comment. That was so funny. It just made me laugh. It brightened my day. So I just wanted to brighten yours, hopefully, and give you a shout out here on today's video. I also want to remind you guys that we are doing our Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette giveaway. I'll be doing a swatch video soon, so that'll probably be the next video that you guys see. Wednesday's video, so that way I'll swatch all the colors and you can see all these beautiful, awesome pigmented eyeshadows that I have been talking so much about. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Whitney. This channel is dedicated to beauty and fashion, so stay tuned for more fashion videos. Okay, so for today's topic of discussion, if you guys are following me on Instagram, you know I was a little naughty. I went to Sephora, and it's always a struggle when you go into that store because there are so many new and exciting products. But I went with a reason, I went with a purpose. I want to say that I stuck to my goal and, you know, stayed like laser driven with my focus, but I did get a little distracted, just a little distracted. So I will share with you guys what I got, and we are going to put it to the test. Today we are going to do a side-by-side wear comparison. So you will see me apply it to my face, and then I'll also pop you into like the nighttime, and we can see, you know, which side of my face lasted longer. Hopefully I don't look too goofy having, you know, two different shades or two different foundations on my face. So here's what I got from Sephora. I got the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. This was recommended to me by a makeup artist. She recommended the Makeup Forever brand. She did recommend the HD Ultra Foundation, something like that. But I think while I was talking to the Sephora consultant, that just for my skin type, she thought that this one might be a little bit better, the Matte Velvet Skin. And then I also got a new concealer. So what I'm currently using is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I do like it. My only thoughts on this is I think that I didn't go warm enough in the tone. And like whenever I apply it, I just feel like maybe it's a little too cool in nature. So I'm gonna give this a go and see how it works. And I was really impressed by this because it essentially doesn't need set. Right? Like as soon as she said that, the Sephora consultant, as soon as she said like you don't really have to set this, I was like, what do you mean? Show me your ways, because I don't understand what you're talking about right now. So she, you know, swatched some on the back of her arm, and like a few seconds later she was like, look, it's not sticky, it's not gonna crease, it's not gonna do anything, it's just there. And so I thought, for me, since I have all this extra skin going on under my eyes, we'll give it a go and I'll see which one lasts better, which one looks better, you know, so some of the pros and cons of those. And the entire reason I am finding myself in a Sephora store at all is because my very favorite foundation is like down to the last drops. No joke. Like, you see, I had to find like a little tiny concealer brush, stick it down in there and like scoop it around just to get some foundation. So it was time for me to, you know, replace that item in my stock, as well as maybe branch out and try something new. So without any more jabber going on, 5-minute intro, let's get onto it. Okay, so I am not going to color correct today. I want to get like a really good idea of what the coverage is like, as far as with the matte velvet skin. I want to see, you know, how much is full coverage, or if by the end of the day, you know, I'm seeing some more of these blemishes or some of this dark pigmentation right in here. So we'll see. I'm not going to do anything besides apply this as well as the concealer. I'm going to put the Lancôme over here on this side where I have like a little, like not as bright with the blemishes, but I do have like some of the redness and all of that, and obviously like the dark circles. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna go back in and just do a little bit of touching up. Okay, so I feel like this is a pretty normal result for not color correcting or not doing anything else besides just the foundation and the concealer. Okay, so now let's try this. I can't wait to see like really what the texture's like, how much of it. So with the Lancôme, it was really hard to control as far as the amount you were using, just because like I think I wanted 1.5 pumps, but you couldn't really stop at the halfway mark. At least I didn't find an easy way to do that. So like with this type of an applicator, I just feel like you will get a lot more control. Or so I hope. And take my foundation brush and see how easily this will apply. Now look, oh my gosh, look at the difference though. It might be a little too dark. We'll see. We'll see in a sec. This is so weird. Do you guys see how like I put it on but then it like switches over to this darker color? I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's interesting. See, look at the difference. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna look like a weirdo. It's so hard to tell. I'm gonna grab my mirror and just see. Interesting. So I feel like this one already has a little more coverage to it. I would say this one's a little more full coverage versus that one. Like this one, you can still see some of that redness popping up and in through here. Interesting. You can still see a little bit of that pigmentation in there. You can still see the pigmentation on the side, but I feel like it does a better job of making all of this look like one smooth canvas. Okay, let's try this concealer. Oh, look at the applicator. It's nice and wide and flat and velvety. So this is already less sticky than the, I guess I should say less tacky than the Tarte Creaseless concealer. But you guys know, like, I came from the Lancôme concealer and it was just yucky. So like, I feel like each time I get a little less tacky, but this feels, it almost feels like a foundation, honestly. It's really light. It's nice. What do you think? Like, I feel like I can already see, again, a huge difference. Maybe I just want to see a difference, but what do you think? Like, look at that darkness still shining through there, and it's not nearly as much on this side. Interesting, this is fascinating. I really like it so far. And like, I almost even forgot, like I have a pimple there and that one was really bright red. So I'll just go ahead and touch this up with the concealer. And let me add a little bit of concealer in through here. Get rid of that darkness. And I'll go back on the other side just to kind of like keep things even. This is so funny because I can definitely see like a line down my face. This side is so much brighter. I feel like this side is more, probably a little bit more in keeping with my actual skin, like my skin tone on my neck. I don't know how I feel about all of this new information. I like it. I do, I like it. Alright, so I'm going to keep this very, very simple. I'm going to pop on some eyebrows, some mascara, maybe brighten the inner corner of my eye, and like right there under the arch of my eyebrow, some blush. We'll keep it simple today. Alright, so here's what I ended up with. Went ahead, popped on some eyeliner, mascara, some blush, and you can see like there is a little bit, I didn't set my face at all before I did anything powder related. So I feel like on this side, the blush really just kind of spread out really nicely. On this side, I don't know if it's the blush or the foundation maybe. Something is kind of like clinging right there in this area. But overall, I would say I'm very satisfied with this so far, with the foundation, with the concealer. I can't wait to see how it all holds up, which side will last longer. I don't know, we will see. I will let you know. You'll know by the end of this video. But we will go there. Alright, can't wait to update you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, so I'm back. It's the end of the day. You can see I have my PJs on. Actually, let me just fix my collar real quick. Okay, so yeah, here is my face. Here are the sides of the foundation, and you can see that this one, it did wear a little bit. I don't feel like it was too bad as far as the wear. You can still see some of that dark pigmentation coming through. But this side, check that out. That is like full-blown, no more product in that area. And I feel like everything else, like this blemish up here, turned out fine. So interesting. This side definitely got more wear today than I think this side, and like even on spots right there where I had that blemish before, I don't think I put concealer up there. I think I just did the foundation this morning. So, and that had some wear. But I do think it's interesting because under my eyes, I still feel like this one, the concealer is concealing a little bit more than this side. And it could be because this one has a little bit more of that warmth to it versus the Tarte Creaseless concealer. This one is a little bit more of a cool tone to it. So that's an interesting thing. And I did take a nap today, which I don't normally do, but it's Sunday. Mama's taking some little bit of time for self-care, so I did have a nap while I was wearing my makeup, so that, I don't know, maybe I was sleeping a little bit more on this side versus this side, I don't know. I think it was pretty even. I toss and turn a lot during my sleep. So I think that overall, I'm gonna say, let me just do one more little evaluation in the mirror. I think we should take this into consideration. So like this has one spot of wear, and this side is still okay. I don't know. I think as far as the wear for a day test, I think I am going to go with the Lancôme. I just feel like it is still like more even across my skin, because I mean this is just totally gone. I feel like it's gone down here as well around my jawline. Versus this side, I can still see a little bit of product. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it to the Lancôme as far as the initial durability, wearability. The concealers, I feel like the concealers, I'm gonna have to go with the Makeup Forever. I really like it. I'm enjoying the texture. It's so light. Like, it is so light when you put it on your skin. I was totally impressed by that. It's not tacky at all. It feels like a foundation, honestly. So I'm so glad that I decided to get that. I almost took it back. I don't know. I don't necessarily need concealer right now. Just wanted one. So I almost ended up taking it back. But now that I've done this wear test, I'm definitely going to keep it. I love it. I think moving forward in the future, I will definitely be prone to color correcting, especially like the redness and around my cheeks right here, as well as setting it. I did not do anything to set it. I did no powder, I did no spray, I did nothing at all. I just kind of wanted to see how much of it would wear off. Oh, and I do remember my son, he like drug his his sleeve across my face at some point today. You know, we're going through, he's almost 2, he'll be 2 in July, so we're going through that everything's a jungle gym stage, including mommy's face. So yeah, that happened today. So I think just moving forward, I will set it and forget it. As far as which one do I like more, I feel as though I appreciate the fact that the Makeup Forever is a little bit cheaper. I feel like it is the, ooh, oh no, no. I thought at first like 24H was the color, but it is claiming the 24-hour wear on 20 subjects. They probably didn't have kids. Like, for really, like, you guys know that one of the things that I look for in products that I am using is they have to be like life proof, you know, I'm gonna call it, because our lives are so crazy. We're out, we're doing things, you know, we're just very active, real people. So I feel like after, I don't know, like 12 hours, this is not holding up to the bargain of a 24-hour wear test, like, at all. I'm a little irritated that they're saying that it's 24 hours, but you know what? I don't know. You guys will have to determine for yourself. I do like the product. I love the way it feels. I love the way it applies. I love how you can kind of control a little bit better how much of the product that you're going to be using and that you're going to be applying to your face. So those are the pros for me. Price is always a huge factor, and the fact that it's something that's even just a little bit cheaper, and still I feel like it's getting very similar results. I wonder if they set the foundation on those test subjects, which is something I did not do today. Oh, and I almost got the Laura Mercier setting powder, but I couldn't, and I'm glad that I didn't. I'm so glad that I didn't. I don't need that right now, but it was like right there. I'm just like stroking it while in the shower. One day I'll adopt you. Okay, so that's all for now. That is my little update. Please, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. And to stay in the loop for more fashion and makeup videos, make sure you subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram. That thing is up, it is running. I feel like we got a good thing going over there, so be sure to check me out. Okay, bye for now, loves.